Hi, Mike Kennedy with you here, and we're going to look at this product here. I'm kind of excited about this. This is Forone. These are, and look at the nice case it's in. Okay, these are Bluetooth headphones. And before we look at the headphones, let's look at what's in with it. We have this nice short charging cord so it can fit in here without getting lost. Sometimes they'll give you a big cord. That means it ends up somewhere else, and that means I lose it. We also have some replacement earbuds. Okay, so these little cushions can be replaced. Okay, now I've already charged this up, and what I'm going to say is this has a certain amount of it's water resistant, you know, so we could like go out in the rain and the drizzle and still use these. And of course, consequently, because of that, the charging port here if I can find it, okay, the charging port here is really tight, so there's a little bit of rise here, so you're going to have to pull this out. See, this time I was able to open it quite easily, but it's in there fairly securely so that it will be tight, so it will be kind of moisture proof. But that's where you're going to charge it up with, okay, which I've done. Now we got these nice set of instructions with it too, okay. Now it's got 3 buttons, I think. Whoops. Yes, there are 3 buttons here. We have a power button, and we have a plus and minus button for the volumes, which is really good. Okay, now we've got this, what it looks like to me is a fairly complete, nice set of instructions, because we have to charge it, but also we have to pair it with our device. And what we're going to be pairing it with is my iPad Mini 2. Okay? We're taking it off the screen while I put my password in it. So we're pairing it with my iPad Mini 2. Okay? So I'm going to do the pairing. Sometimes I have trouble doing it, so I'm gonna go off camera here, not with this product, but with some other things, and I'm going to report back to you how easily or uneasily I get the job done. Now it's kind of funny because sometimes the Apple products they're easier to work with than Android products, but these will work with. These are Bluetooth, so they'll interface with anything. Whether it's Android, whether it's iPad. If I put a Bluetooth adapter on my computer, they would work with that too. So all it has to be Bluetooth. That's the only requirement. It doesn't have to be an Apple product. It doesn't have to be an Android product. It can be a PC, a Windows 7 or 10 PC, as long as you have Bluetooth capability. My older computer, I have to plug in a little adapter, dongle, as they call it, to get it to work with Bluetooth. Wow, I wish I filmed that. That took no time at all to do that. Just to show you the steps is, I pressed this power button for 6 seconds, which caused this little light to flash. The Forone M1 came up on my iPad Mini 2, and I press the button. It's connected. Boy, that was simple. Now we're actually going to try them out. Now I'm supposed to be able to go 30 feet away, approximately, on a good charge, away from my device. And I'm going to try that in. It just happens to be kind of drizzly and raining out. So I'm going to do it in the drizzle and the rain. And we're going to see how well that works. Well, why in the world have we switched to a live shot of my yard? Well, we switched to the live shot of my yard because it's drizzling, it's raining out. These say they're water resistant, and they say they go about 30 feet. So we're going to try that. So here I am back from the test. I went outside, and of course I've got to put things to the limit. So I went out 30 feet. This is about 10 meters, okay? At 30 feet, it did break up, but when I got back to 20 feet away from the device, it was perfect. There was no breakup. And I'll tell you, the sound quality on these is really, really good. And personally, you can see how flexible this is. These are extremely comfortable to me. I don't like earphones that I have to press inside my ear canals to get them to stay there. These kind of gently rest in your ears. There's this nice flexible thing that goes over your ear, and it kind of just positions it in the right place. So I really appreciate that. They're very comfortable to wear. The sound quality was excellent, and like I say, how many people are going to get 20 feet away from their phone or their device when they're using it? These are billed as sports headphones. Unfortunately, it stopped raining when I went out to check. You know, I wanted to get them wet. So, but gee, these have found a really good place for me. And also I want to point out, which is really, I think is a point too, is sometimes these earphones, they're hard to turn off. These were very easy. There's a signal light on here, and the signal light, you press the button and you watch the signal light, you can tell whether they're on or off. There's nothing more frustrating than having earphones you want to use, and you try to turn them on and find out the battery's dead. Well, the battery's dead because you forgot to charge. You left them on. That's what I found in my personal experience. The other thing that is really great is this charging cord. Okay, this is a standard cord. I can buy this cord anywhere. I can go into any grocery store. I can go into any drugstore. I can go into any department store and I can get a replacement cord. Now I'm not going to need to because they gave me such a great cord case, and I'm going to keep it dedicated. But what I'm saying is, with some of these Bluetooth headphones, they have this dedicated charger with this very thin connector that you put in, and if that charger goes bad, or that connection goes bad, you know, a lot of times cords will go bad. Basically, your headphones are useless until you somehow get that exact same charger. Well, this one doesn't have that problem. I can get this anywhere. This cord is just a universal now, anywhere. So that makes these more valuable. But they're really comfortable to read. They're really comfortable to wear. The sound quality is really excellent. And like I say, 20 feet away from my iPad mini. Now, different devices are going to give you different ranges. The sound quality is absolutely perfect. So I can really see, I'm going to be using these a lot. I can see if you had a smartphone, you'd have the smartphone in your pocket, you'd be wearing these, and they're just going to work. They're just an excellent product. Definitely a 5-star product. I am glad I got it.